Hey there artists, today we're going to learn how to draw Kelp from Not Quite Narwhal, one of my kids' favorite books. So I'm actually going to start off with Kelp's horn first, and if you don't know, Kelp is actually a unicorn who goes her whole life thinking she's a narwhal. You should give it a read if you haven't yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with a wide curve, and it's going to be a small one. Now for her horn, they come to a point, so I'm going to do a straight line. And we're going to do another straight line that comes up to the point. So now that we have Kelp's horn, we're going to work on her head. So I'm going to draw the front of her face, and it's going to look something like this. So I did kind of like a wavy S shape, and I'm going to move my hand down, and I'm going to continue on to the front of her nose, which is going to be this backwards C. So now that we have the front of her nose, we're actually going to work on the bottom of her head now. And now I'm going to do another wavy line. I'm going to adjust my hand, and I'm going to finish out the back of her head. And I'm going to do like a C shape like this. At the top of this line, I'm going to come back down for a skinny N, and it's going to be one of her ears. From the bottom of her ear, we're going to add this curve shape back to the horn. And we're going to draw her second ear, which is again going to be another skinny N shape. Now for her eyes, we're going to do this oval, and it'll be right about here. And let's go ahead and fill that in. And she's going to have one little eyebrow. We're going to add her nostril right here in the middle of our nose. So Kelp actually wears a helmet underwater. So for the collar of her helmet, we're going to do these two lines. And for these two lines, I'm just going to connect it with another curved line. Now, again, like I was saying, she wears a helmet, which is essentially a bubble that goes around her head. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a big C shape. And I'm going to readjust my hand, and then I'm going to continue this C shape to be a circle. I'm going to do this little line because there's this little spot where her horn comes out. Now for the rest of her body, I'm going to do this backwards S shape. And for her legs, it's going to be like these skinny V shapes. And we're going to have her belly come out right about here, and it's going to be this wide curve. We're going to do another leg, which is, again, going to be a skinny V. At the bottom of the point, it's going to be like this rounded point, though. And we're going to continue on to her chest. So now we're going to add on her back legs, like she's swimming. So again, it's going to be these skinny V shapes that have these rounded points. This one's a little bit more sideways. And this one is going to be kind of like it's reaching. So we're going to do a backwards V, curve it a little bit, and come back to the body. Now, Kelp has this tail. We're just going to do a wide arch. And she's going to have these points. Again, these skinny V shapes, kind of like we made up the legs. She's got 3 of them. And then we're going to draw this line that goes back to the body. So what I have right now is a very simple outline of Kelp. But what can really turn this outline into a really cool piece of art is taking my time while I'm coloring. So I'm going to color in with some markers and possibly some color pencils, but feel free to pause the video at any point if you guys need to catch up or if you need to use the video for reference. I'll be right back. And this is my drawing of Kelp from Not Quite Narwhal. Again, if you guys haven't read the book yet, I highly recommend it. I'll tell you what, if you guys are proud of your artwork, I'd love to see it. Ask an adult to help share it on social media and tag me on Instagram at Erwin's Art Adventure, and seeing your guys' creations would be pretty cool. So don't forget to hit the like button if you had fun today. Make sure to subscribe to Erwin's Art Adventure so you don't miss out on any upcoming drawing adventures. I'll see you guys next time.
If you like my dad's videos, like and subscribe. See you next time.